Morning, One Life. Just got out of the meeting, trying to see what's going on in the market. Looks like a bunch of death. It's like we got a nice little dumper down there. EVEN dumping off from the what 38% drop. EVE no, is that EY? EYEN. FDA reclassifies this one. But took a nice little dump down there. Not getting any kind of pressure back to the upside though. Everything is looking like it's gonna be a short day. BENE. Do I want to play this one down here? Nah. Nah. Let that thing calm down. Look how far it fell from the 18s all the way down to the 15s. CRTD still halted. I know P Fund was up here. I thought I saw it this morning as well. Okay, it's still going down as well. We will see. Yeah, that was just not got enough volume for me. BEN. Still trying to get out of there. What's up, Lauren? I saw a lot of halts down today. Uh, Pretty sure the shorts were happy to see it. CRTD still plummeting. BENE made a lower low, kind of bounced up off of this 1481 real nice, but I don't know. P Fund popping back in there for just a little bit, but I'm just not liking any of these setups. They actually look like setups, not in a good way. CRTD still going on down there. You're shorting DWAC. Oh, they open up the shorts. You can short it now? Wow. All the upward momentum completely wiped out. I may try to play BENE for just I don't know. It failed to break this double top at the 18, so it may be over with. Got a 50 piece as soon as I saw Meet Kevin put in a 300 order. BENE. Taking a nice little dip down there. Anything else? EY. BENE. Get a nice little top and tail there. I would have liked to see a top and tail like that to the downside, but not gonna give it to us. Breaking on down. Will it break the 15s? Yep. A lot of pressure to the downside right there. CRTD. Can it hold up this 1475? Start kind of holding around that level. Don't pop up there yet. Get on down there. Give me a better risk to reward. Can we see that thing back? It came down to the 15s, but I don't know if it's going to give us that anymore. Yeah, it's looking like it wants to get back up. Getting a little pressure through the 70s. Can we pull back some? Come on. There's a little bit more short pressure. Need to keep it under the 70s here. Yes, it definitely came down a little bit quick. I didn't think it was gonna get back up against that resistance that much, but I'll let it consolidate. Coming back to the 1550s, cracking the 1550s. Yes, big move down to the 26. Can come down some more. Those shorts are starting to get active. Can we get it to stay under the 1550s? CRTD. Trying to stay above the 75s. Can we get a breakdown here? 1550s. Can we get that break of the 1550? Holding up those levels, looking like it wants to get back up. Just not a good entry for me right now. I would have liked, I really did not think it was going to bounce back off of this level like it did, though. That was a dollar jump up. Closing this candle in less than 15 seconds. Let's see if we can get down. Okay, getting a little bounce there. 1550 is where it bounced off of. Support. So I can risk 30 cents from here. 30-cent risk. Let's see, will it get back into the 60s? Will it push down even more? Can we break down the 75s, holding up to the 16s? 1550. Breaking down those 16s. Get one more dip down, or is it ready to go? Coming down to the 16s again, 25s. There's a little drop back through the 16. Just being patient. So I got a buy range down here, 1550 to the 1470, unless it just crashes through it and it starts to mess up the pattern. CRTD still not looking too nice. PAE trash. All right. So let's see what kind of action it can give down here. The risk, the all out is the 1470. But it continues to bounce off that 1550 level like a monster. Can we get down to those 75s? Breaking the 75s to the 60s now. My all out will be this line right here, the 14. Let me change this to blue. All out right there. We're just seeing what levels it wants to hold. It's kind of getting poppy here right above that 1550. So if it breaks that 1550, it could move down quite a bit. But I wanted to eventually hold up here. About to close up this candle in just a little bit. Staying closing under the 16 though. $14.70. I want to see what kind of action it gives in that range towards the $14.70. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Still holding up that level. Open below. I don't like that open right there. Just gonna wait. See how it gets into the buy range. Will it crash straight into it? Or what will be the action above this 1470? Let's see. Pre-market. Let's see. Let me stock share. Coming on down there. That top and tail does not look good on the 15-minute. I do not think it's going to be able to hold up that 1470. Let's see. 1480s, 15-minute looking disgusting. 1470s. $14.70. Will it get cracked here? The bottom was the 1461 down here on the end of this. 1461. And then the 1550 be that next level. Definitely fighting a losing battle there. CRTD. Don't like it either. What's up, Donnell? A lot of crashing on this Monday morning. I was looking for some low buys, but I don't want to buy a real falling knife and it goes straight through my hand and my foot. Getting on down there to that level. Will it start to hold up that $15? Bouncing off that level. I'm just not interested in this one right now with the way it's moving. Where are the big sizes? Can we see any big sizes over here on the, I don't see any huge sizes, so very uninspiring. KRBP. KRBP. KRBP now in clinical stage reports free survival benefit to metastatic pancreatic cancer phase 1. So this is the phase 1 candidate that shows some pretty nice results. So positive trial phase news. Okay. This one's getting on down there to that level, that 1460 level. $14.50 is what it bounced off of. Still testing that level. $14.50 trying to hold. There's a stack at $14.50. If it breaks, it's going to be a nice move down. 14.50s. Will these numbers start decreasing? There's the decrease. Broke the stack. Right down to the 14.25. Wow. Moved down a whole lot. Glad I didn't take that trade. It's looking very suspicious. All right, let's see. Why am I not seeing KRBP? Is there something wrong with it? Oh, it's at 250. Okay. It's a cheaper one. KRBP going on down there a little bit. Um, KRBP kind of moving a little bit slow. I see small sizes. There's a little bit of a size at 48, not a huge size. Benny getting quite a sell-off, so I'm gonna wait for this thing to consolidate for maybe a small bounce back up. This bottom is the 1346, so it has run down from the 18 to the 13. Where will that bounce be? Will it be above this level here? 1350. I believe it could be, but still got a little bit of time left on this one. We'll see how the battle goes. 1350 is looking like a nice little spot. All right. Which way do you want to go? 1440s. I'll take a small little position. The first 5 minutes have played out on this one. Will it come down here and test this low a little bit? Tested it just a little bit right there, 1420. So 1445. 1445. May take a small entry on a bounce up if it can get it. What's the top of this one? $15. Tempting. But it's looking very shaky right here. So I'm going to continue to wait. The new all out point would be the 1350. So this would be like maybe $1 risk right there. Pumpkin patch. Man, I haven't been to a pumpkin patch in so long. I remember picking pumpkins, those pumpkin seeds and stuff. Okay, so this one's tested this level here, 414. Is it going to ease down a little bit more? Okay. Do I want to take a starter at the 450? Doesn't look like it can get into the 40s. I see the 47s. There's the 55s. Is it going to snatch down though? Back into the 40s. 40s back on the bid. We snatched down even more. Was that a long trap? Wait and see if it can close here. Don't really trust it. So I'll be playing small. Will it go on down to the 1425s? Got this point down here, 1350s. Let's see if it'll hold it up. Right there. See if it'll start slowing down around that point. CRD only moved what, 40 cents. So right now it'll be a 50-cent risk from the bottom. Then it play 1440s. 1350s, I'll be out though. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit here, and I'll see if it'll come back down. 1350s, I'll be out though. Take a little bit more there. We'll see what happens with it. 1350. 50 is my exit right now. Looking to add more, but I don't trust it, so I'm gonna play small. Limit, stop. 1350s. So that stop is in there. Added a little bit more there. $13.98. Let's see if it can get up. So a break of the 14 would not be looking too pliable here. But I'm gonna give it some time to play. Low 349, 1349, 1340. See what it wants to do. Don't really trust it, so I entered small. It's moving dollars, so if it wants to get up, great. Can it break that 15? Can we get the 1501? There it is, 1514s. Okay, see if it can play any higher. VWAP is at the 1560s. A little slam down potion there. Okay. $15.58. All right, 1450s. Let's see what it can do here. 1396. Can we get those 1550s? It's the bottom of this. $15 break of the 15. 14.99. I'll be out. Let's see if we can get some continuation. If not, I'll just jump out with a 30-cent gain on that one. Looking, waiting, watching. Can it show me something nice? Or will I be looking for more entries? Looking for those 40s to start the hole. See the 43s right there. Can we get those 40s up there? See the 40s. Can we get the 41s? Just needs to hold up the 15s and we're good to go. Need to see the 30s. Thirties popping back up there. Not seeing them stay on though. 32s, can we see it in the 30s? Looks like it's not gonna hold up. Buyers not interested in holding this one up. So I just take profit and then look for more entries. Unless we can see those 20s pop back up there real quick. There's some 20s. Can we get those 30s to start holding? That'd be amazing. Let's see, share. Share. I want to create a link. Looks like I got stopped out right there. I'll be looking for more entries. Can I do a multi-share? That would be dope. Guess I'll just do them one by one then. Uh, Stop doing that. Download, share. Okay. In these two, and then I'll be done. Okay, that's good enough. All right, where we at? So Benny stopped me out. I'll be looking for more entries on it, possibly. See if it can go somewhere. PAE. Smoked turkey neck soup. Mm-mm. So you trying to make me hungry, man. You don't understand, man. I eat like a werewolf. Literally. All right, so I'm gonna see if Benny can start holding up again. $14.75. So it held up to 1350 last time. Let's see if it can do 1475-ish. Start kind of holding around that level. Really don't want to see it back below 14 though. Really 1450. So between the 1450 and the 14, I'll be looking for entries there. But like I said, I don't trust this, so I'm just taking what I can get and getting on out the way. 1450, and then the 14 level right there. Very small movement on that one. Benny still got 5 minutes left on this candle. See where it wants to go. Came down to the 1450 and holding out of that level. We'll see what kind of action it gives towards that level. BKKT. What is that? BKKT. BKKT. Partnership. Shares rise. Okay. Why am I not seeing that one? Don't really know why I'm not seeing that one. Should be seeing it. Got plenty of volume. But we'll see about that one in a little bit. BRPM. On down, curled back around. Not interested. B new. What is B new? BE new. Don't like that one. CRTD. So it's already up here. Okay, slipping down to that level of the 1450s there. May give it another try. We'll see. We can stay above those 14s. About to close this candle in 2 minutes. CRTD. Also looking interesting. Could risk what? 20 cents here. Both of them are about to close though. Threw a little wick down there on BENE. Getting plenty of volume, way more volume than that other one I was looking at, CRTD per candle. Almost 500,000 shares traded per candle. Let's see this one. It's about the same. right, so these two are the ones I'm watching, CRTD and the other one. Closing up in just a few seconds. BENE is getting a tighter range down here though. May have to let it play by itself for a little bit. Yeah, I don't like that. Let that one do its thing. This one has a bottom of the 533s. See if it starts breaking down that bottom. 532. This one's coming down to this level. The high is a 1478, 1480s. But looking like it wants to break down that 1450 real quick. 1480s. That's what I look for. 1480. Put it up there for it. The bottom is the low of the 1450s in there. 1449, I'll be out. It's gonna have to push some more. I'll go ahead and get out. Looking for that push over the 80s. If it can't do it, oh well. Be out right down here. Can we get that 75-ish push? There's the 88s. What else can we get? So it came down and held this level twice. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna play it. If it smashes down, I'll just take a 30-cent loss on it. 1490s. Can we get those 95s up there if possible? So I can move my stop up. $95s right there. Bottom of this candle, low is a 1455. So bring my risk down a little bit. Not holding up those 80s though. 78's right there. Giving it some time to play over the 80s. Need to see 85s up there. See 82s, 86s, 90s. Come on, man. All right, this one may go against me if it can't get back over that 70. Yeah, maybe going against me here. Gotta hold up that 50. Got to get out. Got me out right there. Touchdown. So it came back down to this level and got me out. I wasn't gonna take the rest of that loss there. CRTD. Okay. This one I can risk 20 cents here. for a move up on it. Can I see those 48s? I like this one a little bit. Risk on this one would be the 530s. I see those 48 start to hold. Will it break out of the 40s? Probably. All right, so whatever. I'm gonna move on. Is this one starting to hold 1450 again? Got quite a while to go, huh? 1450, looking like it's holding a little bit. I'm gonna give it some time though. All right. So again, the risk, this low is the 1436. First 5 minutes have played out. Green on this candle would be the 1475. I don't know if I want to wait that long to get in though. $14.50s. Can we get some big sizes down around that $14.50? Will it break the $14.50? There's the break. Will it break this previous low of the 14.36? Don't like all that weakness. A lot of weakness. Come on, give me something that's strong. BRPM does not look like it's something I want to stick my foot in. Barely moving. Can I give it another try? This candle will close up in a couple minutes. Still trying to hold that 14.50. Huh. Okay, cool. 14.50 getting broken again. $14 was the I'm not gonna mess with it anymore level. CRTD did continue going down. See what Benny wants to do at the 14. Still got 5 minutes left on this movement down. Has broken my previous set level. So literally the only thing here is the bottom. And what is this? The 1350. 1350. Waiting, watching. BKKT. Finally done a pull down, but it may have quite a ways to come down. BKKT may be the play though. BKKT. They got some pretty good PR working with MasterCard. So I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. After it finishes this candle, of course. The news is working with MasterCard working with BAKK, whatever it is, to offer cryptocurrency services. And that's the big news. MasterCard has announced a partnership for crypto and loyalty solutions with them. So I'll be watching them on this little dip. Pre-market highs, we're back here at the 1403s. Don't want to see it fall too far behind that. BKKT. No shelf registrations for BKKT. $20 million in the float. Everything looks kind of nice on it. All right. See how far down it wants to come. Closing up in 2 minutes. Nice little pull down. Right. So I'm going to begin to take, or actually, yeah, 2 minutes. Do I want to wait for this 2 minutes or what? I guess I'll wait. 1 minute left. About to open up a new candle on both of them. 1398 was that pre-market high. Bottom of this candle is the 1523. See, the body of this candle is the 1587. It's going to show us any red down through there. Will it get under the 1610? 1614, okay. $16.10s coming back into play. Holding out there. Okay. Giving it a little bit of time to figure out what it wants to do. Getting back under the 20s. 1610s coming back into play once again. Holding those 22s. Little bit of time left. Back to the 15s. Back to the 09s on the bid. Stack at the 09. How is it staying at the 28s? Jumping down there that far. 1610 back on the bid. Waiting, watching. $16.10. Back on the bid again. Can we get a big stack at the $16.10? Okay. A lot of buyers just came in there. $16.10. Will it fall under the $16.10 again? Yep. Just don't see any big, huge sizes at the 16.10s. But it is holding around that level. think I may play it here. Yep. Get a little taste there. Wow, I'm glad I got in small. Gee whiz. Looking for that thing to flip back over. 15.22. I'll be looking for a little bit. I add some more. Breaks to 15, I'm out. Started small, glad I did. Yep. Got my sellout right there at the 15. If it comes on down, oh well. I will be adding around this position. Looking for those 65s. Adding there. Stay above the 15. Adding a little bit there as well. I thought. Okay, yeah, I added right there. So 15 shares there at the 15. I mean, my out is at the 15. I want to see how it plays. Get those 90s up there, I'll add. Added a little bit there. $15 is my all-out point right now. 87 cents away from it. See if it can push out a little bit. It's got good PR. Need to get over that 16 though. Wow. Okay. See if it'll pull back anymore. Be moving up my stop. 15.25 will be the next out point if it can push up. Show me the 75. I'll move it to the 25. $72s. 15.25 is my new out. 15.24. Closing it down. Back into the 90s. Adding there. 25 shares. $15.25 is my all out here. Barely touched that. And I'll be ready to get out at the 15.25 if it wants to play those games. Need to see those 90s hold strong. 1604s, 1624s. Giving it some time to play. 1626, 1633. $15.50, looking like my new out. $15.49. Needs to get those buyers in here. If it can push the highs, what's this high? 1648. I'll move it up to the 1550. If and only if. Okay. It needs to stay up. 16's holding there a little bit. Can we see that 1610 start to hold up? That was a struggle point at first, or was that this one? Can't remember. But we do have a nice little bottom here at the 15, 15s. See if we can get a push out of there. 1620 is what we would like to see. Hmm. $16.05s. Okay. Coming on down. Needs to stay above that 1525. Looking for add points here. 1590 was my previous add, or my average price. I want to see it hold up those 50s though. Can we get those 70s back up there? '70s not holding. Can we see those 70s, 71s? Breaking the 60s. Saw the 70s very quickly. 75s. Candle's about to close in just a little bit. 73s. One minute left. Will it break down those 50s or will it jump back over the 60s? Closing this candle in 15 seconds. Can we see the 60s and the 70s ride back up? $34s, break of the 25, I'm out of there. $65s. Can we see those 70s? $69s. $70 I'll add. Add it there. Bottom of this candle is the 1537. I'll jump out. Looks like I'll be jumping out quite quickly. 1537. 1535. Let's see what it wants to do. Looking for those 65s to come back into play. See the 61s. $74s. Can we see those 75s break? That'll be nice. Breaking down the 60s, not being able to hold up. Got to see those 65s quick. Yep, about to get stopped out. Got stopped out right there. Okay, mark. B. CRTD. All right, this one's holding up again. What's this bottom? Low of the 512, 1512. Can you fight back within the body of this candle over the 1540s? Hold up the 1540s. Can we get a stack? Or are you going to explode down? Giving it a little bit of time. Like it had a little bit more downwards movement in it than I expected. Coming on down to that pre-market high. Just gonna be watching it. Hey, here's our friend BENE back up. 84 cents right now will be pretty much the risk. Still finding a lot of resistance up there, falling all the way back down. Mark. This one did come down to this pre-market high level. That gives it some time to play around, see what kind of reaction it wants to give there. It bounced up a little bit, but may not be done going down. All right. I think I am willing to play this one small. If it comes down a little bit, I'll add. $14.98. $14.91. I see 15 up there though, very quickly, and then off the scene. Yeah. I'm gonna play this one and let the out be the 14.23 down here. I like it. 24. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna play this bottom here, 14.26 for out. 14.26. We'll see how that plays out. BKKT. Nah, not yet, One Life. Not yet. Waiting for some of these setups. I got into BENE down here low just to see if it can kind of start getting back up. It's been down here for quite a while and it still has quite a big range, so I was kind of interested in it. But we'll see what that one wants to do. There's the 1535s right there. Nice little move up there. We'll see if we can get through that VWAP. Anybody else want to play ball? BKKT. Got to give it some more time. BENE. What do you want to do? Giving it plenty of space and opportunity. It's tested this level it's tested this EMA 3 times, but I think it kind of found a bottom here, which I'm gonna play. Let's see what else we got. B still piling up. BKK still going down. BENE took a little dip down. See those 90s starting to hold, getting a nice little pull back up. Thought the 90s were holding. Pulling down there. Got a nice pop there. Do I want to add down here is the question. Not yet. Thing's trying to get me in it. 77s. I'm gonna add there just a little bit. Out is at the 1423. See what that wants to do. Average price is the $15, almost 15.10. Back up to the 15s. '80s. Can it hold up those '80s? Just gonna let it play. Continues to kind of swish around in here. We'll see if it wants to get any more movement upward. OSAT down. That's down. Everything else looks like dead ball. Dead balls rolling. BKK. Wow, this one pulled up a lot. Okay, I'll give it a little stab. $15, and I'll be out. Let's see, $14.50. Play $14.50. It's a nice little out area. This one's dipping off. Trying to see if it can hold those levels. Nice little build up. See those 80s back there. Giving both of them a shot. BKTT was a higher buy, so I didn't buy as high as I normally would, or as low as I normally would, so I'm kind of letting it play. Added just a little bit there. 20 shares. $13.98. 13.99. Let that one play. See how that goes. 15. Adding a little bit more. It's 25 shares. $13.98. I'll go ahead and jump out. We'll see. Gave a nice little big pull up, so we'll see how that one goes. And this one still hasn't decided which way it wants to go either. Should be closing up this section in a little bit. 80s back up there. '80s not holding. Showed us a little bit of green. 10 minutes left. Just open up a new 5-minute candle. BKKT gave a very small breakout there. Don't know if it can continue, but I'm gonna give it a little time. Holding those 80s there. This candle still has 10 minutes to go. Equine. What in the world happened to this one? Okay. Looking like we're switching sides here. This one's coming down while the other one going up. See the 80s holding. Adding there. Bottom of this is the 1426. Break of the 14. Dollars. Break of the $14. I'm gonna have to jump. This one holding up just a little bit. Can it go higher? I don't know. Giving it a little bit more room to run than this other one. $15.41 break would be nice. 7 minutes left on this candle. 80s back up there. 80s continue to get tested. Adding there. 1480s. 45 shares. 1450 is the new jump spot looking like, but I'll keep it at the 25 for now. Giving it $1 to do whatever it's got to do. Okay, and then this other one over here, what are we doing over here? Still messing around. Can we get those 40s up there? Adding BKT, BKKT. Bottom of this candle was the 15, so 15, 14.99. Be looking to jump out of there, but we will see. Can it get going? It's looking a little heavy there. Entry on BKKT was 1560, so I'll give it to the 1460 to run down. A little bit more room. Let that one play. This one looking like it wants to jump a couple of times, but it just never got it. That jump through there. So yeah, that's a failure. Low of this candle looks to be the 1450s. What can we get? That one pushing on up there just a little bit, not breaking those highs strong. Can we get those 80s filtered in there? This one continues to fail. I don't even like it anymore. 1470. This thing needs to go if it's gonna go. 1470. Might go ahead and get out of this one just in case it wants to get ugly. It'll be a 25-cent loss there. They can't push those through those 90s quickly. Yeah, this low 65, 75 would be 25 cents. So 75 is where I'll put it if it can't get off of this. It needs to break up. Struggling a little bit too much. So I put it all out at that 70, that's 45 shares. 45 shares at the 74. Go ahead and jump out of there. Don't want it to get too nasty. Need to see those 91s. What happened over here? This one came down a little bit. 460, giving it $1 on that one. Can we get those 95s up there? Not looking likely. If we can push through the 15, I'll be looking to move up to that 1490 to cut the loss. $14.85 new out. Yeah, it may not even give me that. Low 1480. I'll be ready to get out at the 80. If it can't do it, struggling a little bit too much here. Need to see that break of the 15. Slowing down quite a bit there. BKT coming back up as well. 44s. Don't really know what that one wants to do. Okay, this one's gonna stop me out. 80, break of the 80, I'm out. Jump back up to the 89, 9 cents off of my stop. Got out right there. All right, this one is the one. Add it there. Add it again. Previous low was the 15, so 14.99. See if either one of these can get going. Stay above the 15 is all I ask. Wow. Getting absolutely shut down there. Low 1503. Still gonna let it play. Wait on Benny to reset up. 1558, 1458. All right. Add it one more time there. 1459 is my out. So let that play. Got a little flat top here. I think he can break it though at the 1590s. Benny's still down here acting up. That one jumped up to the 16s. Nice little bottom down here at the 15. See if it can keep it going. Nice little push up there. We'll see if we can get the 1650s and stuff like that. That'll be nice. Yeah, nothing else was looking like it was going to continue to play. So I jumped out of Benny. It's kind of looking crazy. But BKKT is sort of playing a little bit. P Fun, I don't know. I haven't looked at P Fun. It was acting very stupid at the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, it's still on level ignorant. Hey man, Call of Duty is where you find all the best trash talkers. All of them. Especially little kids. Definitely little kids under 8 years old. Yeah, they'll cuss you out in like 3, 4 different languages. Can this thing continue to push up? Mm-hmm. 15. Can we see those 30s? 31s, can we see them? 32s, 34s. Ah, come on, man, get up there. All right, I don't like how long this is taking. Kind of wish it would just go. Target level was the 17, but I don't know if we can get up there. Come on, buddy. Let it play a little bit. Get those 1620s back up there. Okay. Not a big fan of the 1610s. Barely got over that level of the 1650 was where it found that resistance. Oh boy. Still giving it to the a dollar to play here. 14.59. 59. Adding there. Waiting and watching. Can we see those 28s? Teen 56. Let's see what we can get here. 1513s. Can we see those 18s up there? Well, that trade turned around quite quickly. Let it play because it has very nice PR, that MasterCard PR. It just seems like it should have went up a little bit higher. It may just grind around for the day. Can we see those 18s? Hold there on the bid. Needs to transition. Top is the 1532. Testing the 15s. Can we see the 1510? Ooh. Okay. 1456. Can we get that pull back up off of that 75? Benny still down there playing around. Has lost all of its volatility, so I'm not gonna mess with that anymore. If it pops, oh well. This thing is aggravating. Can we hold up the 90s? You know what? I'm not gonna be an idiot. I'm gonna put my stop under this for this 1390 because I don't want to get stopped out here on this good news. The low 1406, I will definitely jump out. So I do not want to get stopped out of this one. Then it wants to rip throughout the rest of the day. PROG up there. The news that they had was MasterCard. They partnered with MasterCard to do distribution or something like that. It was a MasterCard news. Let me go and look at it. Uh Let me see. We're gonna see. The news on MasterCard was, why doesn't it open up this window? Oh, here it is. Okay, so yeah, MasterCard working with BAKKT to offer cryptocurrency services. MasterCard partnership with them with crypto and loyalty solutions. So yeah, MasterCard did confirm that news. That's what I was thinking. I was like, man, this news is pretty okay. I'm just looking for ad spots at this point. See if we can continue this trend. There's the 15s popping back up there. See if we can hold those 15s. Somebody's going to want to buy this one. If not, I'll jump out. 13.98 right there. Giving it plenty of space to play. Giving it some problems there at the 14.75, holding over that. Can we continue to hold at 14.75? Adding there. And that pull back up. 60 shares. This low is the 14.70 that it just pulled back up off of. So 14.50. Be looking to see what it wants to do above that level. Saw that volume coming in. I was like, all right, let's just try to play ball with it. See if we can get back through that 15.30 level. Can we see the 25s? There's a 25, not on the bid though. Adding a little bit more there. We will see the bottom of this one. The low is the 14.70s. for those 25s to start the hold. $14.69 becoming the out. Adding a little bit more there. So 70 shares in. I'll let it play out. This low 1470 will be my all out point. We'll see what it wants to do from there. What's this low again? 1470. Can we break that 40? See, the 40 is on the tape. 46s. Can we get those 60s to break? '60s, not seeing them. '65s, '73s. Looking like a little bit of a head and shoulders. We'll see what kind of action it gets up here at the 1590 going into the 16. Will it get a little bit of buying here or what? There's a 1580s. New candle opening right there. '83s. Can it get that push into the 90s if possible? '76s is what we need to see on the bid here. '91s. Can we get those 81s up there? Letting it play the game. Letting it play the game. Any ended up going on down. Anything else? Nope. Nope. Everything else is trash. Hmm. Looking a little weak there. Letting it play. See what kind of play it wants to do here. Can it get any more motion up out of here? Will it coil over the 80s? Or will it stop here? Not seeing the 80s on the bid. Can we see some volume come in over the 80s? 81s, 85s there. Come on. It just opened up a new candle. Don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It's got a nice little setup here if it can continue into the 90s. But it looks like it's closing down the range here. The top side is the 1650 for the resistance. And I don't want it to come down here because that's going to be bad news right there. So the all out is a break of this trend here. It's got a little bit of a trend line through here. So we will see. Or 68. So it's kind of got a head and shoulders here. I mean, a small pattern. Here's a shoulder here on the 590, and then it just hit another shoulder. So I want to see it retest that top if possible. If it can't, I'll go ahead and get out. This little line right here, there's a shoulder right there, in the head. So if it turns out to be a head and shoulders pattern, well, I'm gonna have to jump. But we'll see if it can hold those 60s. Right now, below the 15 is really where I would just be like, I don't know if this thing's gonna hold. But we may get a surprise here. 1471. If we can hold these levels. It's got to break that head and shoulders at the 1596. Also, let me see the over the top trend here because I did not mark that. So this is the top, and it's got like a little trend right there that we can watch as well. I wouldn't call this a flag. This doesn't really look like a flag pattern, but maybe it'll curl to one. But I'm just not seeing it. We will see though. Can we get those 65s up there? Yeah, more of a wedge. Yeah, that's what I meant. My bad. I said flag. So we'll see. It's just working its way up there slowly but surely. Will it break that head and shoulders pattern? Can we get those 70s up there? Trying to let it work for me a little bit. Usually by now I would have stopped out. But I widened my stop out a little bit, man, because, man, I got so sick of getting stopped out of these types. They'll come into a wedge and I'm like, ooh, I don't like it. I jump out and then it runs $5. Will it break that shoulder there at the 1596? Yep, there it is. Can it break this top here of the 1550 or 1650s is the next point resistance. 1650. Come on now, don't go fading on me. Let's see you get through that top. 1650. Can we see the 1620s up there? Not seeing them. Yeah, Pierce. Come on, baby. Get that break of that top. 1650. Come on, push. We can get a nice push here. That would be amazing. The low of this candle is the 1541. 1541. Looking for this thing to get back to the 20s, 1620s here. Looking to take over the 1650. Taking a lot of time here though. I'm going to start clipping off some if it doesn't get going over that 20 soon. Yeah. Needs to get that 15, 16, 17. Where is it? 13s. We see the 11s. Come on, buddy. There's the 15. Let's get it. 16s. There's a little bit of buying. There's the 20s. Can we get that break of the 50? Okay. I'm going to take some off. Start clipping some because it's just not doing what I like it to do. 65 shares left. 24. Can we break the 25? All right, yeah, I see some weakness there. Need that 15 back up there. 15's right there. 60 shares left. Will it fail to break the 20 this time? Okay, I'm taking a little bit there as well. 26, 50 shares left. 30, 32, taking right up at this level. There's a 1648. There it is, taking. 71, 75. Taking over the top of this one. Can we push up any more? 40 shares left. Coming back down. Can we see that 70 back up there real quick? Okay, seeing the 57s on the bids, taking a little bit more. 35 shares left. Okay, big move down right there. Don't like that. Come on, get that 60 back up there. Taking some more off. 25 shares left. Taking some more off, struggling over the 50. I want to see it bounce off of that 50 and get going to the 60s. Okay, break of the 50. Will I see the 40s on the bid? Taking some there. 15 shares left, taking. I'll let the rest of these 10 play. Because, I mean, it can't hurt me, right? If it wants to go another $1, great. I'll be holding a little bit. But I will be out at this, what's that bottom? I let it play above that 1544. Getting up a little bit there. Let's see if we can push out a little bit more lunch money here. Ooh, big short position there at the 1680s. That was a nice little short right there. Let's see if they can break the 70s here. 68, break of the 70. I'll take some. Yeah, that's some weakness there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start dialing out. 55s, not seeing them on the bid. 56 back on the bid. Very quick. Can we see that? Nah, seeing some weakness on the tape. So yeah, I don't think this one's going any further. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it down to very minuscule size. If it wants to go here, great. But I pretty much took all the profit up here at the top. If it runs down on me, I will get out at the 16, the break of the 1619. 16, 19. I'll go ahead and jump out of there. Actually, you know what? With this share size, I can actually play this a little bit better. The low, let's give it 15. What's my entry? 1533. Yeah, 1533, just to keep it 1550, just to keep it green. So if it breaks the 1550, I'll be out. As long as it plays above it, I'm good to go. Oh, no. You good, Pierce? Let me see what you said. Are you still making? Yeah. I was still making content. Yep. Anyway, that was a nice little green trade that I'm gonna let play. I'm just gonna hold those last 5 shares. They're still up 70 something cents. So why not hold them, right? Got my stop in there, looking around. Okay, this one. What's up, Scarface? This one, BENE. Still playing down here. Thoughts on CRTD? Let's go look at it. Ooh, it's got a nice bottom. It's got a nice little downtrend that it's fighting too. Let's look at these trends. So it's got one trend here, 596, looking like it's following this trend down. It looks like it just broke out of that trend. Let's look at the overall trend here. So it's fighting this big trend from yesterday, right there. And then from the pre-market today, let's look at the trend. So it's fighting a couple of trends. We'll see though. Maybe it can get up, but I think there's better stuff moving than that. Next. Check out the news on CRTD. Okay. Where's my new CRTD? Shares rise on sale of Donald Trump. Okay, so they're releasing NFT art. Yeah, it depends on what kind of art they have. Like they have like, like some really expensive artwork, it's gonna be worth a lot. But if they got that little play around stuff, it's not worth it. It is not worth it. So this one did come on down, but it did find a little stopping point here. And I will be looking for more plays on this one. As of now, though, this bottom is the low of the 57. So I'll say if it breaks that 57, 1557, I'll go ahead and jump out. 1555. And I'll move it up along with it just to lock in profits on this last little bit if it wants to act crazy. Okay, and so I was looking at CRTD. CRTD, man, I don't know, man. It's just not moving a lot. And the range is kind of closed down. Like look at how the range has from the open, $7 resistance right here. And then it moved all the way down here to the 468. I clicked the wrong thing. So support down here 768, and it moved back almost half of this channel here. So from the 7 to the 6, so $1 both ways, and it chose to go down instead of going up. So here's the line I'm talking about. Support, resistance. So it came right back up here to this middle of this channel. So I guess, I mean, it chose to go down. So I'm thinking it's gotten some more movement down here. If you look at this half and half channel, the 596 was kind of like the halfway point on this channel. So looking like it's choosing to go down anyway. Let's continue to look around. Yeah, so it's breaking back into that trend as well. It came out of the trend and now breaking back into it. And it's got the 200 moving average right there on the 5 minute as well. So it's got a lot of things, got a lot of motion downwards here. And it's choosing its direction, or the people that are trading it is choosing its direction. BKKT still doing its little thing. Has not set up again for another entry. But if it wants to be crazy, hey, let it go. Give me another Subway sandwich out this thing. Looking for a squeeze over that VWAP on a CRTD. Yeah, well, maybe. But that $5 has got to hold up. That $5 is paramount. Looking around, looking around. Oh, it looks like BKK is trying to go up some more. I'll move my stop after this 15-minute closes in 7 minutes. Kind of see what it wants to do. Didn't want to sell all, but I didn't want the risk to eat up my profits either. BENE continued to play around down there, has lost this. It's kind of closed into this triangle as well from the 1576 to the 14. Resistance here. Kind of in this channel. So nothing that's predictable out of that. Even if it explodes, it's not predictable. So it's whatever. This one's coming on down to my stop out of the 1555, 20 cents off of my stop out. RDW is halted. Let me see what the news is on this one. RDW. RDW news option alert has a call sweep on it. Red wire option alert, November 19th, $15 call sweep near the midpoint. Okay. Not super interesting, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. Very low volume on the day. Could be potential, but I'm not willing to play with that. CRTD getting closer and closer to that 200 moving average, coming down. BENE, man. I don't know what this one wants to do. I'm kind of interested in it, but because it formed this higher low here at the 1432 in this channel, so it's got a little bit of support here, but I'm kind of scared because it's lost its range. So we'll see if it can hold up that level, that 1420. Okay, I just got stopped out of the last shares of that other one. Yeah. Next, looking dangerous. Yep, not seeing too much more. Okay, CRTD looking like it's finding a little strength at the 5. I would love confirmation off of that 5 though. The 15 minute, if we look at the bottom here, 506. Right now it would be a very low risk trade. You can use the 5 as an out, and you would only be risking 23 cents there. So, I mean, it could be a low risk trade, but if we look at the daily chart as well, it's fighting a lot of selling pressure here on the daily chart. So can it fight back over that with that weak news? Because that's pretty weak catalyst, and we'll see if it can hold that 5 up. I don't know if it can. I can't say if it can or can't, but I think there's a high percentage it's going to continue down. Okay, this one found a little bottom there. Okay. So the bottom here is the low of the 1550. I could risk 30 cents there on that and just enter small and play it small so I don't give back profits. It has 3 minutes until the close of this 15-minute candle. So I'm going to give it a little time to figure out what it wants to do. Looks like it wants to get crazy, but I'm still not interested just yet. Mark, Benny. Yeah, so BKKT is going to be pretty much the one. Got up here to the 1620. Will it get faded? Has a bottom on this candle of the 1550, which I do not want to see it get back below 1550. So that'll be the all-out point for me. 1590s. About to be closing up. Okay. Closing up in a minute on this candle. Let's see if it closes under the 16. Yep, closing under the 16. 30 seconds left on this 5-minute candle and 15-minute. Trying to hold up a little bit, but finding a lot of pressure at that 16. 10 seconds left. Let's see if it snatches through the 80s. Can it break the 80s down? 90. Okay, about to close this candle up. Okay. So it's right at the 16. Will it get rejection off the 16 here? Okay, there's the 88s. See how far it comes down. 70s. Got a little bounce there at the 1580, trying to hold up. Right now, the risk on this one, this low is a 1550, so it'll be a 40-cent risk here. And I may actually take that risk on that 40-cent risk. Small size though. Trying to see. Don't see any huge sizes down here, so nothing to catch it if it falls. Don't see anything, no kind of 10,000 or anything. Okay, so I'm gonna play this small. I believe it continues to, what's the top of that? High of the 1596. It continues to try to get through there, but showing some weakness. Could risk 40 cents on a small share size. Let's see how far it dumps here on all that red on the tape there. There's the dump. Okay, how far can you go? Pulling up on the body of this previous candle, the 78 there. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to play this one small. right there. And I might do one more entry just to get 10 shares. I'm not trying to risk everything because it's moving dollars. So why not? Bottom of this candle, 1550 is my out. 1550. Looking for another entry around here. Can it hold up the 80s? Looking like it can. I'm going to add there. 10 shares in. 1550. See if it can get crazy on small share size. 1550 break, I'll be out. Let's see you get up and go. I'm not going to add any more. I'm going to give back anything else than that. Like the way it's, do I want to add here? 1580s. If they hold up, it could be looking pretty good. I can do one more add. Nah, no more adding. It's got to stay above the 1550s here. Can we see those 80s hold? Nope. So risking $2, or right now a loss of $2. So very small loss. That's why I took small share size, because if I'm wrong, I don't want to be big wrong. Waiting for the red candle. See this thing start getting up over those 70s. Need to see that 75 start to hold strong for some confirmation. But as of now, the all-out point, let's see, it's 1540s. Can it get bought back into the 70s? See a little bit of green coming through there. Not much though. Got to get those 65s back up there. $15.50s out right there. Wait for another setup. Oh, RDW came out and absolutely bombed. So 12 o'clock, man, lunchtime. I gotta go see about this lunch. Holding up that level right there of the 1550 bounce. Waiting for it. It has 10 minutes before it closes this 15-minute candle. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. Okay, looks like that 1550 was the fail point. So I did choose a good location to get out. Praise the Lord. Boy, I would have got baptized. That's why we cut those losses. Okay. Everything's kind of slowing down now. Benny, back to this little low level. It's been working to break this 1430 for quite a bit. Has a lot of potential downward. CRTD, what it end up doing? CRTD end up cracking down a little bit. Cracking that 200. I mean, with a range like that, you may get let's see where the VWAP is. You may get like a 30-cent squeeze, possibly, but I mean, is it worth it? Could just go down. Okay, BKK pop back up there. I do like that. Okay. So let's play BKK since it wants to play the game. Entering a little bit there. I do mean a little bit. Entering a little bit there. 10 shares back in there. Not risking a lot at all. I believe this will be the last trade because I got $165 left and I'm pretty sure it's not going to last anytime. So I'll let the bottom of this candle be my out, 15.13, and then we'll see where it runs to. If it can give me another Subway sandwich or two. We will see. Like that pull back up there. Let's see what kind of action it gets. I believe I can get one more. I can get like two more entries on this, I believe. Let's see what you want to do. Can we see that 78? 75, can it hold? 75s. '72s, '74s, taking there, added a little bit there. So 15. Hold up those 80s. And added the last one right there, 20 shares. See what it can do to feed my pocket if possible. The out is down here at the 15.10. I'm gonna let it play a little bit and look for new outs. And what I get? 20 shares. All right. Get hungry. There's a 15.99, 16.06. We'll see if it can break these highs here at the 16.20s, if possible. And a little slam down there. What does it want to do? Can we get the 16.20s up there, if possible? $16.02s. Not a lot of volume coming back behind these, so maybe somebody will see it and they'll want to buy it. Anything over the 16s. Can we get there? Some 16s on the tape. Can we get the 1610? Not seeing the 1610 yet. $16.05. There's a 1610. And then what? Can we get the 1620s? All right. Let me start ripping some off of this. This is another Subway sandwich. Nice. Getting up there to those highs. Can we see those 1631s? 1632s, if possible. Getting a little heavy there. Can we get those 30s back up there quickly? We'll start taking off. If I don't see the 30s quickly, I need to see the 25 30s. Okay, seen it drop back down. Took some there. I'll just take like one share at a time. No point in taking anything big. Can we see those 25s hold? 30s. Hit again. Ooh, it's taking there a little bit. 59s. So a nice little Subway sandwich add-on. Taking at the 17 as well. We may be halted here. 1703s. Okay, I'm gonna let it play. 16 shares left. 17. Can we see those 17s again? I'll take up there, or in the 90s. Take right there. 15 shares left. 1720. Taking up there. Nice. 14 shares left. Taking a little bit up there. Can we get that break of the 25? Don't see it on the bid. Taking on the decrease. 10 shares left. Ooh, big rip down. All right, so I will get all out at my break even. Let's see, 1590. I'll get out. 1590s. Got 10 shares left. Okay, taking. If it breaks that top, I'm taking. That is a double top, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop some off here as well. Don't like double tops. Can we? Yeah, getting a little heavy up here. Taking. 8 shares left. Needs to break that double top quick. Yep. Okay, getting super heavy there. Getting back down to 5 shares. And I'll let it play from here. Don't trust it at all. Break even is the 590, so I get out 1590. 1590 on those last shares if it can't break this double top. Got my stop out ready to go. Can we break it? Is the question. Don't really see it. Can we get that 1715 up there? 1710s, bounce through it. Come on, getting heavy. All right, getting a little heavy there. Come on, need to see the 10s quick. Taking a little bit off of there. Looking like it's about to slam. Taking some off. Failing the 17s, taking some off. Taking. Yeah, I'm done. I'm not even gonna play with it. I'm just gonna walk with what I got. If it wants to go, oh well. Anyway, I'm about to go get me some lunch. Those were the trades for today. Took a bunch of green trades. Took a couple of red ones on BENE, but and I took some on B BKKT. So altogether, the losses were 18 plus 13 is a number I can't say right now. 31, and then plus 9 is like $40. So I was down $40 and just dug my way out. $6 left to trade on the day, so I am absolutely done. Yeah, that's it. You think it's going to bottom out like 50? What is my opinion on DWAC? Let me go check that out before I close this thing down. DWAC. It's gave some good bounces. It's got some good support down here. 93. Looks like the first level of support. And it's holding up the 200 moving average as well. So the next level of support is that 94.40. And then we have the 95.68. There. So it's got some support down here. Are you still shorting it? Oh, you're still shorting it. Okay. Yeah, it's looking like it's finding some bottoms down here. Does it have an overall trend that is holding up here? It looks like it. Let's see, draw trend line. Let me zoom in because I cannot see that. It's got a little bit of a trend right here that it looks to be holding up, but it's very close to breaking that trend. It came down under that trend just a minute ago. But still, it may give some more breakdown, but it does have some nice supports down there, mental levels of support, but the daily charts look absolutely disgusting. So you just have to kind of play by ear. BENE went on down. Like I said, if it broke those two levels, it was going to get a nice little run down. It is double bottoming down here, but I'm done. I don't even want to touch it. I can't even afford it right now. I'm broke. All I got is like 5 Subway sandwiches out of the market today. Ooh, CYN is halted. Let's go look at that news. CYN shares no reason. Just had a initial public offering with gross proceeds of 26.3 million. No kind of real news, just proceeds and earnings and things like that. So that one's probably gonna do the same thing that RDW did, went up and shattered. Boyle is still grinding up, but yeah, that was everything for today. BKKT still grinding up as well. Like I said, the point isn't to catch the whole move, it's to catch a percentage of it. So that's what I did today. Let me see what else I gotta see here. Okay. And yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, and if you're not subscribed already, you can think about subscribing. I'm about to shut it down and go get me something to eat because, yeah, my stomach's doing that thing where it speaks in tongues. But anyway, appreciate you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Let's see. Get this thing all set up. Is that all I needed to say? You can check out the rest of the content on Framework Fortune. You can also check out the YouTube channel, Instagram, whatever. If you have a direct comment for me, hey, leave it on the channel. I get back pretty quick on comments, depending on what I got going on in my schedule. But get back pretty quick if you have questions about Charles Schwab, which is the broker I'm using, Street Smart Edge. I think that's it. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.